Good morning all. It's a bit cooler for a Saturday morning, isn't it? My laptop is showing 11 degrees. And it's July. Thought it'd have been warmer than this today. Still, I don't like the sun, I don't like the heat, so it's perfect for me. I'm rejoicing in this lovely cool weather. Some of you might think I'm just a miserable old git, but no, I can't stand it hot. So we had 13 crosses submitted, and I gotta say, myself and one or two of you earlier in the week said they're going to be everywhere. They're going to be spread all over the place. But surprisingly, it's quite a tight cluster, I think, apart from one sort of a little bit higher than the others. But everybody's generally gone in the same area. I mean, let me draw some lines in here quickly. Take into account that top one because it's there. I mean, considering how far away he is from the ball, that's not that wide a spread from his eyes. And then if we look at the player in red and go up from his eyes, see, that's not that big. That's still quite a compact area, isn't it, for all those crosses. I mean, if we took out that top one, which I'm not going to because it's not that far out and it doesn't make that much difference, but if I did take that top one out, look how compact that cluster is there. Everybody's more or less in the same area, and we can see where the average is going to be because it's going to be around where that top bar of that gauge behind is, or possibly just under. So I'm surprised at that. So I put the average in there for our reference. I don't think it's going to show up. Well, it will show up, but we just won't be able to see it straight away. Yeah, it's popped up in the top left-hand corner. So the average is shown as 25471491. I'll pause this a second while I draw some white lines through where the average is so it stands out a bit better. So you can see there where the white crosses, the white lines are crossing there, which is more or less in the middle of the pile where you'd expect it to be. It's an average. Let me hover over it so you can see a bit better. That's about where the average is, right in the middle of the pile. Of course it is. It's an average, and I think that makes sense to me. It does. It is a tricky one because they don't seem to be looking in the same direction. Is a problem. He's looking up quite high above his head. The guy, well, I say he, the guy in red. This fella on the left here looks as though he's looking closer to the camera to me, further to his right. Than the player on the left, so the eye lines don't really match up to me, but I think that's about the best we can do with what we've got, which is all we can do. So yeah, I've put the average up in the top right corner, so you can stick that average on your own picture just to see where the average of where everybody's gone is. But what's more important than the average, of course, is where everybody thinks it is, and everybody's clustered around the same area. So somebody said this would probably be a credit reset one this week because everybody'd be so spread out, and I think that might have been the intention. But for the crosses that you guys have submitted, and the one of mine, I moved mine actually. Mine was at one point it was the furthest to the left, and then about 2 days ago I moved it further into the middle because the more I looked at it, the more I thought, yeah, do you know what, it is too far to the left. I couldn't see this guy in red looking that far to the left, but it was the first one of the week, and it's the starting point, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know if the target's going to work. I've got to try it, and let's have a look. No, target's not working. No, I'm sure it'll be working by next week because I think the fella that builds that little app updates it quite regularly every time Google updates it. So that's where we are on that one then. So the average is going to be just below that bar. So good luck for Tuesday, guys. Let's have a look at Revcomps quickly. So Monday's draw, I've got this Land Rover Defender because it's 75k cash alternative, and I'm going to win one of these big ones soon. It's been on the 20th of July. It'll be a year since I won the car on Revcomps. So in my mind, in my simple mind, I'm due another win. One a year will suit me. Just make it a good one. Go on this golf as well. Not a rocket ship, but it's all right. It's nice. And they added some more then for next Thursday's draw. No massive prizes here. There's a Volvo V60 there. I didn't go for that. I did have one on this Mustang. I did see one of the Revcomps videos this week where they were showing a prize. I can't remember what it was, but they said he was a one-ticket winner. And I thought I was surprised they mentioned that, because I've seen quite a few over the last couple of years that have been a one-ticket winner. I wasn't going to bother with anything else, but this Audi RS Q3, something's been nagging me for the last 2 days about getting a ticket for that, so I did. I didn't want to, even though I love the car. I wasn't going to bother, but someone's been nagging me. I couldn't let it go, so I had to grab a ticket on that one. And then the auto draws. Now remember, a week or two ago I said about this. When you get to the final page where you pay for your tickets, those little options where you can pay an extra 50p to win £50 Revcomps credit, things like that. This Mercedes was on there for £1 a ticket, and somebody did say, yeah, probably in its last few days it'll end up on the auto draws page, and it has. It's been on here for a couple of days now, and it's on its last chance. So they must have sold. I won't click on it now, but they must have sold me the 50,000 tickets that they're asking for. But that's a 25k cash alternative. I think I had 3 tickets on that, probably about a week ago or a week and a half ago. But I've got tickets on all these auto draws, which I don't always do, but I have, because the tickets are cheap. I got one on here, one on this Audi Quattro. I like this S-Max because it's a 4-wheel drive. I don't need a 7-seater, but it's a 4x4, and it's a diesel, so it's economical, and it looks lovely. I had one on this Segway Villain, 12k cash alternative. That's tomorrow. Yeah, because it's Mercedes and this S-Max are both today, and then the Audi Quattro thing there, and the buggies tomorrow. There's a little Mito Alfa Romeo, that comes with £3,000, that's Tuesday. Ford Focus ST3 Estate, that's the diesel version, when they were making diesels in the Focus STs. Still flies. I think an auto 60, something like 7 point something. It's still a quick car, isn't it? How quick do you want your estate car to be, unless you're talking in, an RS6, obviously. And this one popped up this morning, Citroen C3 PureTech Flare. Look at that ticket price, £1.67. Alright, it's 10,000 tickets, but I mean, £1.67. That's less than a lotto ticket, isn't it? What's a lotto ticket these days? £2 for, and the odds are millions to 1. So £1.67. Yeah, I probably will. Being as I've done all the others, I'll probably do that one. And then let me jump back to Auto Trader, because I missed it this time. But when we done the electric car giveaway on Tuesday, a few of you pointed out that they're also doing an e-bike. They don't always do them, and I usually enter them when they do. But I didn't scroll down far enough, so I missed it. So if you like your electric bikes, and a lot of people do, I think there's about 3 or 4 in my new apartment block that I've moved into, and they all lock them up in the bin store. I don't, but I think it'd be hilarious when the bin men come one day and they throw all the bikes out as well as the rubbish. That'll be hilarious. But no, I shouldn't laugh, because people will lose out, and these things are expensive. So yeah, all you got to do with that is just put your name in and your email address, click submit, and way to go. You'll get a phone call saying you've won an electric bike worth nearly £4,000. You couldn't leave that anyway, could you? Nearly £4,000 worth of electric bike. Anyway, I'm waffling now. So good luck. Have a look at your picture again. Put the average in. See whether you agree with it or whether it's bollocks. Enjoy your weekend, everyone, and good luck for Tuesday. Hope Christian comes to one of us.